You're live. All right, good morning. It is Tuesday, May 12th, and this is Senate Health and Welfare. We have finished our formal meetings, so this is an ad hoc meeting, and we'll continue to do that until we can complete all the work that we need to do, at least during this one group that we have. So, thank you for being here, Katie. And so why don't we go through 938 together and see the final, what we hope to be the final draft. I know, and let me just say this, I know a lot of people have sent me some last minute things. Those things may have to be dealt with in conference or for the proposal amendment, if at all. So that's where we are with this.
Okay. Thanks. Good morning. Katie McDunn, Office of Legislative Counsel. Here is draft 5.1. Same highlighting scheme as we've had before. Old changes are in yellow, new changes are in blue. So I'll just move ahead to new changes. So you had some additional items for legislative intent, and that is captured by amending subdivision 4. It's the intent of the General Assembly that a continuum of supports and services be available and administered flexibly in a manner that provides a stable pathway to permanent housing, meets the specific needs of households experiencing homelessness, and supports community partners. Next, in section 2206, specialized shelter services, the lead-in and subdivision 2 is that specialized service shelter shall offer services delivered in a highly structured shelter, as well as additional specialty services. Okay, next is 2210, household responsibilities. In subdivision A3, the household agrees to engage with a case manager to develop a housing plan, unless explicitly exempt from case management requirements under this chapter or by federal law. Subdivision 4 in section 2212. This is hotels and motels. So we have language that between April 1 and November 30th of each year, eligible households may receive housing at hotels and motels with supportive services for not more than 70 days per rolling 12-month period, as calculated from the date of the eligible household's application through the same day of the month 12 months later.
Yeah.
No. Under case management services, 2213, a household may request but is not guaranteed a specific case manager or change in case manager. In section 2215, notice, appeals, and right to a fair hearing. In subdivision A2, this is notice. Notice shall include the effective date of the action, which in the case of termination, reduction, or suspension of services shall provide timely written notice by email or US mail. Top of page 32, just updating the heading, the reader assistance heading, to include rulemaking, transition and rulemaking. And then section 8 is the emergency rules and adoption of permanent rules. You changed the date for emergency rules to September 1. And then we have a corresponding change in subdivision 2 that between July 1 and August 31st, the GA emergency rules are in effect. And then in subdivision 2, this has to do with filing the permanent rule. that by April 1 of 2027, there would be a submission of the draft rules to the various policy committees for review and consideration. Okay, is this the same section? I think so. Page 37. Subsection E, the program shall be accessible to eligible households served by each of the agency's departments with priority given to those exiting homelessness and not to the exclusion of other eligible populations. Payment rate structure, DCF with partners shall propose a payment rate structure. This is broken into two subsections. First, on April 1, the department is to submit an interim report. And then on November 1st of 2027, the department is to submit a final report to JFC, JFO. JFC regarding the implementation of the payment rate structure and the department's proposed timeline for implementation. And we have our expenditures. There, other changes, that's it.
Okay, those are all the changes that we made. Fine.
I'm just gonna save this as 5.2 now that I went in and changed in the document.
And no one wanted a fiscal note on this one?
Yep. After the bill passes.
After the bill passes.
We'll go to the press.
All right. Martine. I mean, Senator Gulick or Senator Benson, questions here? Okay. So, oh, here's,
I'm here. What's the question?
did you have any questions of Katie?
No, that all sounded the way we wanted it last week, so that's good.
Okay, good, thank you. All right, so, I'm actually thinking that we've done a lot of work on this bill and tried to balance all the different interests based on what we've received from House Human Services. So, I think we can vote. I'm kind of hoping that we could have more people in the room to vote, around the table. But we can do that. We could vote now. What are you thinking, Senator Gulick? Would you like to entertain a vote at this time or wait until either later in the day or early tomorrow morning?
I guess I would prefer to wait. Yeah, this feels a little rushed this morning.
Yes, let's do that. Katie will not be available tomorrow morning. If we are scheduled to meet until 10 o'clock today, if we could get our full committee in here before 10 o'clock, then we can vote. So what we'll do is we'll do that. We'll sort out how to get our committee here, probably because we're theoretically meeting between 8:45 and 10 this morning. So Calista will send a little message out to folks and we'll set a time, I'm thinking.
That sounds good.
Okay, good. All right. So anything else, Katie, we need to know? Nolan, anything else we need to know?
Nope.
Okay. And is Michelle Childs coming in at 9:15? She's not. Okay, good. We have S-239. So we can, you're good. Thank you. Thank you for your work. I know it was Mother's Day weekend. We have S-239. Remember, that's the bill that came over and they sent us the wrong language. So now we have the right language. So I'm going to ask Michelle to just simply send us the differences between the two bills. We can do that. And then I'll share that around with you because it's not significantly different from what we looked at previously. And given that, we are going to take a break and we will come back here At 9:30? Let's set it at 9:40.